Video is just on how to kind of use the controller a bit more. So over there we kind of have the head, and there's the bit right there, and we're just going to kind of look at the controller here a tiny bit. So number one is pretty easy, X, Y. So if I use the X axis, it's coming towards me. You can see it coming towards me. If I go to the X minus, you can see it's going back. Y plus is going to go away from us. Y minus is going to come back towards us. Okay. The Z is obviously going to take our Z, so we're going to go up with Z. And if I go back down here, Z minus takes us back down. And what we can do on here is, if I press on Shift and the 7, what you'll see, Shift 7, is it's going to say back to reference point. I'm going to click on OK, and you'll see it going to zero itself. So it's zeroing itself right now, so it's going back. And basically that's the reference point. So it's at the maximum on the X, 0 on the X, 0 on the Y, and then all the way up on the Z. Okay? And then at any point in time, if I just hit 0, 0, it will automatically set us back to our current 0, 0, which is sitting right there where we want it to start. Okay, a couple other things on here. So if I want to zero it, I'm just going to press Z and X, so I'm going to come a little ways away, and I'm going to come up a bit on the Z, grab this thing, and I'm going to hold it there. Now the problem is I'm going to try and do this all at once. So I'm going to move the thing a bit closer here, so hopefully you can see this. Okay, so I'm going to hold that underneath, and on here I'm going to press Shift and Z plus. So I'm going to press Shift, okay, and then Z plus. And you can see this coming down right now, and that zeroes it. So now we're at 0, and it's the actual height minus a bit right now of your material. So there's that. A couple other things on here. The squiggly in the middle, that one on the controller changes slow speed to high, so when I'm moving it, so now it's moving slower. Hit the squiggle again, now it moves faster, and you can kind of hear that. Right? A couple other ones on here. If you want to go back to reference point, no, I did that one, Shift and 7, Shift and Z plus we did. What else can we do? I guess loading stuff. So if I want to load a new file, I can come up to the file right here. Okay, and up top here there's local files, USB files. So I could click on OK to find other files. Okay, hit escape. Go back to the menu. I'm going to come down to here, all the way down to, hang on, sorry, I'm going to go back to, let me exit out of here. Try that one more time. Let me get out, exit. Hit menu, and I'm going to go down here to operations, hit OK, and go all the way down to number 8. That's origin list. The thing with this right now is our origin, if I click on OK, okay, our number one origin, okay, is set right here. Okay, or sorry, right to there. If I wanted another origin set, I could actually come down and set a different origin. Okay, and that's really handy because let's say you had 3 different spots of zeros, or you had a special file that you want to do, you can come down in here and set a separate origin so that you actually have one for a different template or jig. So that's a nice little feature in there as well. So kind of escape out of all this stuff. Okay, and basically that's about it. I mean, play is pretty simple. Pause, stop, emergency stop right there. And you know, if you automatically just want to turn the spindle on right here, you can just turn the spindle on. So you can see it going, or you can hear it going. And I can just press it again to stop it. There's that one. When it's moving, there's the squiggle Z plus. You can see on the controller it's going 120% in the bottom right corner. And if I continue down, you can see it going to slower speed. That's if you want to slow the bit down or speed it up. You got to be careful. So when I hit 0, 0, that goes back to my reference point, or my origin that I want it to start at. So that's that point right there. You can see how the bit's out here right now. If someone wants to press X, Y equals 0, or like this, it would actually clear those and set that to X, Y is the 0 point. So you got to make sure that people don't change that on you. And same as the Z equals 0. What I like to do sometimes is lift the head up a bit higher So lift this up higher and do a dry run so you can see where it's running before they do a good copy. So you just lift it up higher, hit Z equals 0, and then it can kind of run freely. So, but try not to, once you got this origin set, try not to move it unless you change templates. I think that's about it for this video.